Okay, in this video I'm going to do the problem at the bottom of this page. And this is a bit rate and bit period and time to send a file problem. So this is sort of a basic data communications thing. And we're given a data rate of 64 kilobits per second. Little b means bits, and ps means per second. And so we're given the data rate, and we want to calculate the bit period. And so this is just this inverse relationship between the bit period, TB, and the bit rate, RB. I'm going to call it R with a subscript B here. And very much like frequency and period. And the bit rate is kind of like a frequency here. So I go 1 over 64, and it's kilobits per second, so I put E3. And if I type that in on my calculator, I get 1.56 times 10 to the minus fifth. And this is in seconds. Make sure you don't make your S look like another 5 there. If I want now, I can convert this into, well, it asks for the answer in units of seconds, so I guess I'll just leave it like that for the moment. But then I'll say, you know what, this is pretty close to microseconds. And if I want microseconds, I want 10 to the minus sixth seconds, which means I've divided by 10 in the exponent, and I better multiply by 10 in the mantissa. So 15.6 times 10 to the minus 6 seconds, or 15.6 microseconds is the answer here. Okay. In part B, they give us a bit rate, the same bit rate, and now we want to transfer a 2.15 gigabyte file, and we want to know how many days it will take. And the reason it's asking for days is because it is days, because this is a pretty low bit rate by today's standards, and this is a pretty big file. And so it's very much like distance is velocity times time, which you probably did in a science or a physics class. But instead of distance is velocity times time, we say the total number of bits is the bit rate times the time needed to transfer those bits. And to solve for the time, we say t is the number of bits divided by the bit rate. And we just plug in our numbers here. 2.15 giga means times 10 to the ninth. But those are bytes. Watch out. We have to multiply by 8 to get to bits. And the bit rate is 64 E3. Well, if you calculate this on your calculator, you get 268,750. And that has units of seconds. And if we multiply 24 days, how about 24 hours per day, times 60 minutes per hour times 60 seconds per minute, we see that we get a lot of units canceling here. Hours cancel, minutes cancel, and we're left with seconds per day. And the number we get when we go 24 times 60 times 60 is 86,400. Seconds per day. And so if I want, I can take this seconds value down here, divide by 86,400, and get a number of days. So 268,750 divided by 86,400 is equal to 3.11 days. Okay. I hope this helps on this problem.